one win to show for.
Freak, what's good? You look distracted, man. Everything okay?
Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court.
Yeah, I've heard. Word gets around. Gotta put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, though.
Yeah, I know. I'll be ready.
Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need it, man.
Well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready.
In your dreams, Freak.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. Last season, they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, I like what you said there. I mean, both teams are in the upper echelon of the conference, but they really dominated that matchup. We'll see if that continues to be the case tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Minnesota, Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Downs is out there with Garnett, and it's Lopez in at the point. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the paint. Martin kicks to Wiggins. And that one's drained from the low block.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Golden State. 4-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. That's good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Curry against Lopez. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Out to the wing. Nobody near Barnes. Here's Ezeli. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And it's Lopez penetrating. Here's Towns. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Wasted no time on that one. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Poked away. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Curry.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A 3 ball. The shot no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Martin with the bucket.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
By himself.
Whoa! Woo. Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Barnes has got his first basket of the night. Here's Lopez. They're leading by 8. Outside Martin. Lopez outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
There's the screen. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Down low, Azili. Higgins with the block. Lopez with the ball. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Curry against Lopez. Outside Curry. Feeds to Azili. The shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Martin the pass to Lopez. He kicks it to Towns. Green with the block. Shot on the wing. Wiggins with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Azili following the score by Kevin Martin, and he gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Steph Curry.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the basket by Freak. Green, no luck.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And that one's good by Lopez.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
You're terrible, Golden State!
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Wiggins. Averaging about 27 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. the ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Looney comes in for Draymond Green. And Sessions subbed in for Andre Iguodala.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the fans clearly don't like that call.
Gave them an absolute earful.
They get it back.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5, as you mentioned. That didn't take very long, did it?
Outside Curry. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Now here's Barnes. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Towns kicks to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, he's in a groove right now. The touch is flowing. 6 of 6 from the field.
And it looks like he's having one of those games, guys. He's starting to feel it.
Now here's Curry. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Now here's Sessions. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Sessions. Tries to snap the cold streak. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Lopez, no luck.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. That is good. Looney's got his first bucket of the night.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And stolen by Jang. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Lopez. 15 points for Andrew Wiggins.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And here's Sessions following the three-pointer by Freak. And that one's good. Sessions.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Lopez outside from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And that's now 27 points for Freak. Lopez with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Stops, pops, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Lopez with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Timberwolves on defense. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Curry wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 13. Lopez right side. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about
Anywhere 5, 6 feet.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Barnes and Green of the forward set. Iguodala out there with Ramon Sessions. And it's McAdoo in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He ended with an amazing number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Azile's checked in for Golden State. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Kevin Martin is checked in for Barnes. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Warriors shooting 43% from the field. Lopez with the steal. The Timberwolves another fast break chance here. And it's Martin missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
And it's Iguodala with the chip.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Inside, here's Martin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Martin's got 11.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
They set the screen. The dish to Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure.
Here's Sessions. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The wide open look here for Lopez. At 3 off the mark.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Curry kicks to Sessions. That doesn't go in either for Sessions.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Kicks it to Green.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Curry. Passes it to McGee. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. That doesn't go in either for Sessions.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
From deep three-point range, and that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Lopez.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Can they get it? Dishes it to Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league rankings. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Lopez. 24 points for Andrew Wiggins. The Warriors shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Curry dishes to McGee. Green, the screen. Barnes kicks to Sessions. 6 to shoot. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
They need to get somebody on him. They've got to cover him like a blanket. He's killing them from outside this period. Hitting his third of the second quarter there.
Lopez against Sessions. Lopez, no luck. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Curry with it. Now defended by Wiggins. The drive by Green. McGee the pass to Barnes. The pass to Curry. Out to the right wing. From deep. Good D by Lopez.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that. He finds the open guy right away.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Towns, and it's Lopez in at the point guard position.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Lopez with the steal. Martin against Green. Martin dishes to Lopez. Garnett, the screen. Lopez against Curry. That's a 2 from Martin. That's short off the rim. Warriors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Curry kicks to Green. And the 3 off target. The The Timberwolves shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively, and he gets it to go.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Ball's knocked loose. Lopez with the steal. Inside, Wiggins. Soft touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 26.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks. They've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Green kicks to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Releases, and he gets the jumper to drop. 8 points for Draymond Green. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Left side, Martin. The kick out to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Kevin Martin, the bucket on the assist by Lopez.
Kevin Martin.
14 points for Martin.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Curry attacking. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And another basket for Golden State.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
Lopez outside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Garnett, the screen. Kevin Martin on the wing. Lopez kicks to Martin. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. James Michael McAdoo's checked in for Draymond Green. Jang, he's checked in for Minnesota. Ricky Rubio comes in for Wiggins. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 4 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Curry, good. Curry's got 29 in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Inside, here's Iguodala, rebounded by the Timberwolves.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Martin wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Warriors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Pass to Barnes, all alone. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Martin. Lets it fly from 18. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now Barnes. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Ezeli. Clock at 6. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Ezeli's got his second bucket of the night.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Right side, Martin. Iguodala against Lopez. Back to Martin, uncovered, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Martin's got 13 points now in the quarter.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Lopez passes to Martin. Back to Lopez. It's Martin on the wing. Lopez outside. Back to Martin. To the left side wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Martin's got 15 points in just the second half.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Outside Curry. Iguodala outside. And it's Iguodala again missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 28 points for Kevin Martin.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And here's Iguodala outside, and it's Iguodala again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lopez dishes to Martin. Lopez kicks to Martin. Lopez outside. Back to Martin from 15 feet away. Jump shot is good. Martin's got 30 points.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Curry passes to Barnes. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Timberwolves shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Martin attacking. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Martin's got 32 points in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
The 3 from Barnes. Minnesota with the rebound. Jang's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Rubio kicks to Lopez. To the middle. There's the steal. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. McAdoo dishes to Curry. Minnesota with the rebound. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Martin the pass to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Martin. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
They set the pick. Down low. Azili gets the bucket. Azili's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Here's Martin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. A baseline J, and he gets it to go. Martin's got 36. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the shot is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Curry. Money from the wing. Curry's got 31.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Lopez. Good on the three-point shot.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Here's Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. It's tipped and stolen by McAdoo. Iguodala kicks to Barnes. Back to Iguodala. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Kevin Martin the bucket on the assist by Lopez. 41 points for Martin.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Tipped away. Iguodala outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And he gets it to go from the corner. Iguodala's got 8 here in the quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. Lopez, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Steph Curry's out there with Ramon Sessions. Then there's Draymond Green. And there's JaVale McGee. That's the Warriors 5.
Devin Marble.
It's Curry with the drive. And the shot is good. Curry's got 35 in the game.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Here's Lopez from beyond the arc and then some.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Curry kicks to McAdoo. Here's Marble, covered by Barnes. Curry can't get it to go. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Sessions. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Lopez outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Up top, Curry. Looking for Sessions. He gets it there. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Zhang's checked in.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Here's Curry with the three. Barnes grabs the miss.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
From downtown, and another three from Lopez. Lopez has got 16 here in the second half.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lopez with the steal. 4-on-3 break. He lobs it up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Golden State, Matt Barnes. At the line for 2.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Curry, and it's in off the backboard. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Lopez. Buries it from three-point range.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot's good from Lopez.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
From past the arc, and that one's good.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
There's a good screen. McAdoo dishes to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Nice shot by McAdoo.
He had to battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
Here's Lopez. But they get it back. Levine passes to Lopez. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Curry kicks to Sessions. From the corner. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Curry against Lopez. The 11-footer. The shot by Curry, no good. The Timberwolves shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
That's his second personal foul.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line for the Warriors, Zach Levine. 2.
That free throw, no good. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Minnesota. And the second free throw, good. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Iguodala outside. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Curry's got 40 points.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to McAdoo. Back to Curry. Down low, Looney. Rebound, Minnesota. Right wing. Levine dishes to Lopez. The layup missed.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
He's got space. Drains it from 17 feet out. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Lopez, no luck. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And there's the feed to Iguodala. No good from outside.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Over to the wing. Back to Lopez. Feeds to Levine. All sorts of time. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Here's Curry. Knocked loose. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And the jam by Levine.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Tries to keep it alive. Here's Curry. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got 44.
Points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Lopez drives in.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Dives for it.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
The Timberwolves shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Minnesota.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of the season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Warriors.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Lopez. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Sessions checked in for the Warriors. Lopez with the block. Minnesota with the ball. From downtown, that's good.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
Sessions got room. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And Minnesota has possession. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Lopez hits them both. Lopez with the steal. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Timberwolves.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's freak.